275 more. All right, Lonnie Quinn, very busy man now. He's got the latest on 2 threats of snow we're facing. 2.
The first one's kind of small. The second one's much larger. You look like you're ready for snowfall. I mean, you got the mugs on. You got your Uggs on.
Maybe a jacket.
All right. You know what? Look, as we look at a radar picture right now, there's not too much going on. We're starting to see a couple of snow. You see them here, Alice? This is our first system. All right there. It's making its push into the area. It's not the biggest system. Okay, I'm going to make my way over to the wall and I'll show you exactly what is happening. There's 2, like you said, and the first one will be arriving, a couple of hours from now. You can see it right here. Basically, it's from the Ohio Valley to Virginia. All right. Second system goes from top to bottom out west. I mean, from Mexico down to Canada. It doesn't look as organized right now, but this is going to be pushing down towards the Gulf of Mexico, added moisture that it will pick up, and then it's going to get its act together as it moves into the northeast. Now, that's not to say this storm hasn't had its act together. Think about it. It put up to 5 feet of snow down in the Sierra for California. All right. Let's talk, though, about what we deal with first and foremost is that initial storm. The amount we pick up, the numbers are not huge, maybe a trace to 3. The second storm brings with it an icing problem. That's something I really think we have to spend some time talking about. It's a big element of this second storm. In fact, I find ice to be more dangerous than big snowfall totals, okay? Hey, we got 10 inches of snow. Well, we got 1 inch of ice. Can you imagine getting 1 inch of ice? And that's treacherous out there. You can't drive in it. Power outages are caused by it. Trees break, they cause problems, and you could possibly see 3 to 6 hours of ice with this second storm right now. It's making its way in from California. I'm talking 3 to 6 hours of sleet or freezing rain in combination with rain and snow. Taking a look at how much ice we think we could pick up. And again, the numbers don't look huge, but remember, you're talking ice. These numbers are never going to be enormous, but it could be anywhere from 1/10 of an inch pushing it up to maybe, close to 1/2 inch of ice. That'll cripple an area. Taking a look at how much snow we now pick up. This red line that I've drawn for you, this separates where I think you're going to find a 1/2 foot or more, maybe a 1/2 foot to 1.5 feet, and then south of it, it's less. So I think New York City falls right now in a 3 to 6 inch range, but with the current data, you kind of got to hedge your bets closer to the low end, all right? And a trace to 3 the further east you go and south, and then you go all the way up to like 12 to 18 if you go well up into the Catskills. But for New York City, on the European model, they've been going back and forth. Well, today they're at 1.5. They've got over a foot from Monticello at 14 inches, 10.4 Poughkeepsie, 9.6 Monroe. A winter weather alert has already been issued. So it's a winter storm watch. It's for the bulk of our area, all 5 boroughs, north and west, also portions of Long Island, and that's from Saturday p.m. until Sunday p.m. because of that secondary storm. So here's the way I see it, Alice, looking across the board. Friday is a sort of a messy start, especially if you're coming in from the areas north of New York City. 41 will be the high temperature. Saturday going into Sunday. Okay, I can promise you this much. It is going to be a mess out there starting late Saturday. Somebody said to me today, hey, am I better off leaving, on a flight Saturday night or Sunday night? You're better off leaving early Saturday if you can. I think Sunday's going to be a mess, and whatever you pick up on Sunday will be frozen solid like a rock come early Monday morning because the temperature readings will be in the single digits with wind chills sub-zero. So, again, if it's not frozen, if it's not snow, if it's sleet or slush or rain, it's going to freeze solid Monday morning. That'll be a big problem to try to get around. All right, that's the way we see things, Alice. Again, information changes regularly. You got to keep it right here. And during that storm, I encourage everyone to keep it tuned right here to CBS New York because you want to do some nowcasting right during the storm. All right, that's it. Let's go back to you.
Thank you, Lonnie. We know you'll stay on it.